realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Who's excited for Myst? Hello, Marinia! Hello, Marinia! Hello, hello, hello! Who's excited for Myst? I am so excited for Myst. I am so excited for this. Guys, I have been wanting to play this game for you guys. Okay, if anyone remembers when I was back when I was a PNG tuber, I played a game of Myst. I did like one stream of Myst. But we're back. We're back now. I'm moving things around so that everyone can see. Okay, we're back. For those of you who do not know, this is one of the first games that I ever played all the way through. I'm so excited to play! When I was but a wee slime, I played the Myst games on my own. And like, this is the first game I ever played on my own. I mean, this is like the first grown-up game I ever played on my own. I played like the Freddy Fish games. I was pretty good at those. But I was a wee slime. These games, like, certainly I did a heavy amount of Googling and following the hints, but I played these games all the way through. I played 2 of these games all the way through. And they have captured my imagination ever since. There's just something about this series and the story that they tell that sticks in my brain. And I'm very excited to share that with you. Now, I have recently played Myst, which means that this playthrough is going to be half figuring out the puzzles, half remembering how to do the puzzles. But it's fine. It's okay. It's not going to be a problem. Because I am very stupid. So I've probably forgotten most of it. But you, chat, I completely invite you to come along with me. But I'm going to have a few ground rules. So let's go over those really quickly. Ground rules. No spoilers, obviously. I may use a walkthrough at any time. I think those are the only 2 rules. Oh, no, wait. Make fun of Atris. Okay. Why? Wait, why is it upside down? Hold on a second. Hold on. How did I miss select font? Hang on. Regular. Arial. Okay. Why is it still upside down? What? Why is my text upside down? Does that do anything? Text transform. None. Opacity, background. What? What? Hang on. Let me delete that and do a new text thing because that is ridiculous. Text. Ground rules. Oops, I can't spell. Ground rules. No spoilers. I may use a walk through at any time. Make fun of Atris always. Haha! I am full of text! Or maybe text is full of me. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Okay. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready to play one of the greatest games of all time? I don't think you're ready. But I am. Shall we go in? Let's go in. That noise is so iconic. That noise is so iconic. So, as you may or may not have noticed... Oh, hell yes, we're doing Classic Myst. I am not actually playing the original Myst game. There's a few reasons for this. One, it's not actually on Steam. Two... Ooh, flashlight. Oh yeah, flashlight. I want a flashlight. Two, the graphics on the original Myst game are a little bit problematic. Oh, okay. That might make me a little dizzy. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. We're going to go down here. When I first played this game, this puzzle gave me a hell of a time. See, you press the button and nothing happens. Amazing. What's this? Settings, dimensional imager. I guess that's what that thing is. Topographical extrusion test, 40. Marker switch diagram, 47. Water turbulent pool, 67. Alrighto. So let's write those down. 40, 47, 67. This button in the original Myst is fucking invisible. See, it took me hours and hours and hours and hours and hours before I found this. It took me so long before I found this. And I kept forgetting about it. So every time I went to go replay the game, it was a nightmare. Doing this whole puzzle thing was a nightmare. So, 4. 1, 2, 3. And let's see here. Now we get a topographical extrusion test. Neat. Thanks, Myst. Thank you, Real Myst Masterpiece Edition, for making this really fucking easy. Let's do the marker switch diagram, because that will be useful. Oh, never mind. That does not do what I thought it was gonna do. It's fucking back to the water, I guess. A tranquil pool. Let me up. Let me out. Thank you. Ah, this is a marker switch. I guess the diagram is kind of useful. Here, Speed. Let me turn move speed all the way down just to make it easier on me. No, classic Myst, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. I don't need the flashlight. Okay, we're good. No, come on. Let me up. I do like that they've added all this greenery. Now let's see here. Where is the letter? Here's the letter. Catherine, I've left a message for you. I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forward chamber beside the dock. Jesus Christ, Atris. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. Jesus Christ, Atris. We have to count all the marker switches. Cool. So there's one, and there was number 2 over there. 3. Let's go count more. I understand if this is annoyingly slow to you, but I need it. That was 3, this is 4. Ah, no, come back. There should be 5 right here, 6 over there. I think there's 8 total. Yeah, there's 7. And there's 8. Now, can I walk back the other way? There's like a secret path around here somewhere where I can just like walk back. Okay, this is obnoxious. Give me free roam. Give me free roam or I'm going to kill you. Okay. There we go. I will just suffer. I thought this was going to be an original point and click, but no. I'm just going to suffer. This is fine. Alright, so 8 marker switches. And Atris being himself, I suppose. His most dramatic self. Who is Atris? Who is Catherine? You will find these things out eventually. Probably very quickly. Alrighty. Cool. Come on now. Why are you like this?
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of my sons. I shouldn't be able to find him. Sirius as well. Oh, I should have known better than left me in the library and checked this out. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books and placed them in places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I'm told. If you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. And don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly.
Oh my god.
Oh, and erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
That is one of my favorite moments in the entire game. I don't know what possessed them to do it this way, but he's he's so wide. I don't know why he's so wide. Oh my god. I didn't catch any of that. I hope you guys don't care. It's not really that important. All that's important is that some shit's happening. And we gotta figure out what the fuck is happening. Wait, hang on, are there subtitles? I have to know. Hang on. Advanced settings. No, there are no why are there no subtitles? Hang on a second. That's silly. It's very silly. Well, there's no subtitles for some reason. But that's fine. You kind of don't need them. All of the stuff here is for flavor. Out. What we need to do first is not cry ourselves laughing. We need to not die laughing. We need to go read some books. Is what we need to do. Okay. This one looks interesting. Aleister Crowley's trapped in a book. You good?
I can't see.
You can't what? You can't what now? Bring the who now? The witch? You want to bring you a witch? Age? I mean, you're very young, but I don't think I can give you more age. Sorry, man. Best of luck to you. Ooh, there's a blue one. Win you.
Serious?
Yeah? I'm not serious. I don't know who Sirius is. Down. Help me. Help me. Help me. Ooh, lots of books here. You arrive right in time for the awful static, yes. You arrive right in time for me to read to you the story of Channelwood. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. So, this is one of Atris's journals. This is one of Atris's journals. One of the few that are left, because if you haven't noticed, a lot of these are not doing too hot. Oh, I like that, like, if you take out a book, it disappears off the shelf. That's cute. I like that. We've got Channelwood Stone Ship. Can't read that. And this thing. Hang on, there's another one. Channelwood Stone Ship. You. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Aha. Rhyme. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one. So. Ooh. Yes, pretty, pretty. We have the tower rotation. Let's go turn on the electricity. Let's turn on the electricity before I get really into reading about Channelwood, because that is one of my favorite ages. And I don't really want to stop once I start. Let me see. Let me in. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. So. Power to ship. Generator switches. It tells me nothing. So let's just turn everything on. We'll deal with the power to the ship later. We'll deal with that later. But now we can go turn on all the switches and get electricity to everything. You. Let's get you as well. You. And let's get you. You. Oh, and I might as well get you. You. Oh, look, the lights are on now. Oh, lovely. Now, let's read about Channelwood. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we'd arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least, he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor on a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least, to some extent, he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise, this creature could speak my language! Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go sleep. I look forward to learning more. So far, Atris has teleported to another world, and found a bunch of monkey people and a human, like a kind of human. And this is just very normal for him. As I suspected, this ancient creature is a human, but he is old, beyond his own reckoning, and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. Honestly, I completely understand. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. I'm going to ignore the whole humans all speak English thing that is definitely happening here. This game came out in 1993. It is a little bit dated, and it is probably older than you are. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. Humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings, which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. Sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story, as if he had been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if he or they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path behind the trees. Tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body he had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion or one of the tree's creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. I just realized water changes colors around the dead. That's what that means. Oh. See, this is one of the things I love about Myst, is that every time you play through it, you find something new. You find a new little detail that hadn't occurred to you before. I've played this game more times than I can remember. I've played this game so many times, and that is the first I remember being aware of the watercolor changing in Channelwood being linked to the dead. Just wild. Just absolutely wonderful. Drinky. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months, off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I've decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Achenar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine voice, you were gone for 3 months, can you please? Can you please? Please just stay for a week, do some chores. Calling sentient beings creatures as if referring to animals sure is something, yes. Yes, there is some dated stuff in this game. Yeah. Honestly, with what happens to Atris, no, I won't go there. I won't go there. You'll figure it out eventually. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers, and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm leaving tomorrow to check on the Osmoian age. Don't recognize that one. Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seemed to understand my warning, and I have faith that they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Coctic. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Cirrus and Achenar here. See Everdunes journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Achenar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. And for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Achenar are staying behind again. I've been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Achenar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Achenar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. Oh my gosh. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me that they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some of the other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Ooh, and we have a map! We have a map! Let me copy down this map, or let me find my phone. I'll be right back. Phone! Phone! My headphones dropped. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Phone in here. And it is. My headphones fell and they scared the life out of me. Okay. Got my phone. I can just take pictures instead of writing things down. I'm probably going to have to write things down. Still, some more. But this way, it'll be easiest. Okay. Come on. Camera. There we go. Excellent. So, that is the Channelwood Journal. Tell us anything about about how to get to Channelwood? No. You gotta figure that out yourself. Oh. Now that we have the electricity on, this is on. Now, that's the only one I can go to so far. How do we get to the tower? Well, you see, the tower is behind this. Tower up there. We have to get up there, which means that we need to take a closer look in here. See how this door... interesting. You click on it, it makes a noise. I wonder what happens if you click on the other one. Whoa. Wow. And of course, the way out is shut. In we go. We go. You have to remember to close the door, because if you don't, that button does nothing. Now, the little label there is really confusing. It says library. We're not going to the library. We're going to the tower, but it doesn't tell you that. Up the ladder. Aw. Oh. No. Yep. Come on. Oh, it's glitching. It's glitching. Okay. Well. You're supposed to be able to see the tree from there. 724. I'll just write that down. 724. I think you guys are playing with me. Because that is not a very good glitch, actually. I don't like that that is glitching. That should not be glitching, honestly. Because this is where you see where you're going on the island. That is what tells you where you're supposed to go. Back to the library. Got the hint we needed. And I will show you where where we're meant to apply that hint. Now, tabs, you may be asking, why did somebody build an island like this, where you have to go through all these convoluted little things in order to get to anything? The answer is, don't think about it too hard. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is a totally normal, totally comprehensible location, and it's not weird in any way whatsoever. Capiche? So, this is what you're meant to be looking at out the tower. From the tower's perspective, of course. First, we need to go in here. We've got a painting. We have a safe. And I'll bet 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Safe cracker. Opened the safe. There we go. And now that's lit. We can what an interesting sound. That is a really powerful burner. Okay. Let's turn that off. And come up here as quickly as possible. Come on, come on, come on. Oop. There we go. And we have found a book. So we are going to save. Save. Hello. Go back. Save, please. It's not letting me save. Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Fascinating. 9:48 p.m., January 1st. Now what does this look like to you? I think this looks like channelwood. I love this like little falling guy. I love that. I love that that's like the little logo for... Oh, I thought I spawned like in the water. I was so confused. I was like, what? This is different? No. I spawned here, in front of a tree. Look at these trees, they're enormous. This reminds me of like the bayous in southern Louisiana. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. And there's lots of pipes. And you can direct the pipes. How interesting. How interesting. How terribly interesting. There's a Very unique tree over there. And a box. I'm gonna keep playing coy about whether or not I know how to do these puzzles. Let's go over to this island. Let's go see what we've got over here. I love that they have this at, like, golden hour. I love the way they've done the lighting in this version. That's fantastic. Got water that comes up from there. No. Okay. Now the water is flowing. Now we get to go back into the forest. I'm going to save us some time. Oh, good. That's directing away from there. We can't do that just yet. We can't do that just yet. In the meantime, let's see here. This is aiming over here. And that's aiming over here. And this has totally collapsed. That's unfortunate. But that's okay, because we can just come over here. And we can aim things again. Now it's bringing us all the way over here. And this is one of the fundamental puzzle types in Myst. The system puzzles. Where you have this sort of power system, in this case, water pressure. It does all sorts of stuff for you. Let's go down this way. So we got a pipe here going over there. How's the power to the pipe? How's the water pressure? Ooh, not connected at all. Let's fix that, yeah? That looks secure. Okay, one thing I will say that original Myst has over this one, you have something called zip mode, where you can, like, with a few clicks, get halfway across the map. That is something that I desire, actually. Very much so. This is very pretty, though. Why, thank you! Thank you for the follow! Thank you, thank you! And hang on, I can't quite read your... Could not read your name. Hold on. Oh no! It's gone! Oh, JB Dobin, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Whoops. Did not expect that text to be that small. Alright, now. So this goes to there. And this goes over that way, I think. Let's just redirect that water. Boop, boop, boop. Good, and it's coming that way. Now, it just so happens that I know what this is. This is the elevator to the linking book back to Myst. So if we go over there, I love the Myst games. There's a great song called UHS Hints that gives tiny clues for the game without really giving you the answers outright. Ooh! I will have to look that up. Let me write that down, because I know that when I get to Riven and Spire and Revelations, I'm going to have a hard time. I'm going to have a hard time. It's just a fact. Spire is just notoriously difficult. So UHS Hints. UHS Hints. That is a fantastic resource. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have played Myst recently, so I do know how this goes, but I'm going to show chat exactly how this goes, and we're just gonna take a nice, lovely stroll through the bayou. I don't think there's any alligators in these waters, but you can never be too careful. By which I mean I'm going to walk precariously close to the edge and not pay attention to any movement in the water. Now, I think the water is all like one color right now? I don't know. I think it is. I think it's all one color. It's just sort of reflecting the light. Riven is the hardest of the series for me. Yeah, I've never finished Riven. I've gotten to the end of all the other ones that I've tried. And I've never been able to finish Riven. So, pull this down. Whoops. Maybe it's up. No, wait, I forgot to turn the water back. Hang on. Hang on. Did I forget to turn the water on? Speaking of Myst-induced nightmares, though, my favorite Myst game is Exile. That third age, I despise it. I hate it. I've never gotten through it without having to use a walkthrough. It is just so obnoxious. Oh yeah, the water's still going this way. Oh, I'm very silly. I'm very silly. I forgot. I forgot. Okay, let me... Oh. That's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. I did that properly. It's this one. Come on. There we go. There we go. I do these properly? I did. Okay, now I can make my way back over. And you can hear the water rushing sounds. I like the sound design in these games a lot because they paid really close attention to not just how things would look for puzzles, but how they would sound. And those sounds can be wonderful little clues for what's going on. You just have to pay attention. I am a little annoyed that this version of Myst does not have subtitles for whatever reason. I think the original real Myst does have subtitles, which confuses me because this one does not. It's just a little strange. We have water? Yes, we do. Do 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 do. Those. And up we go, and we can go for a little ride into the canopy and find the book home. Channelwood Age. Found a way back from Channelwood Age. Okay, well, let's stay here and explore a little more. I'm a little bit sad. I can feel myself getting motion sick playing this. I played the 2021 release, and it didn't make me nearly as motion sick as this one is. But I wanted the better graphics. I wanted to be able to see what was going on. That is... Listen, I love the original graphics for Myst and for Riven. They're really good for their time, like, if you think about it. The way they did the graphics was really, really well done. But some things are just not very clear. So. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Now we go over here, and now... Oh, no, wait, we are doing this. It's this one. It's this one. Let's go into the trees. Always remember to close the door, because otherwise this will not go up. I got stuck on the ground floor of this age because I didn't realize you had to close the door. Oh, here we go. So this is the main level of Channelwood. You can sort of see all the way around. There's that interesting little tree over there. We'll make our way over there eventually. Now, I'm going to pull up the map that I took a picture of earlier. Hang on. Gotcha. Wow, that is a terrible picture. But I can zoom in and I can just sort of place it right here. Okay. So, I believe we're on that little triangle. If we cross over here, there are two other bridges that I can go to. One to a little round hut and one to... Yeah, okay. I know where we are. Let's go over here first. This is so neat. This has... I've tried recreating stuff like this in Minecraft so many times. I've done my worst. And it never really recreates the magic of it. Just imagine living in trees, man. That's so cool. Imagine building huts in trees and living in them. Fucking rad. Let's see, that's all pretty empty. You can definitely tell that this is abandoned now. So be careful at computer game self. Some pottery and stuff. And baskets. Ah, that's the Myst linking book back. There's some things over here. Is the bridge finished? Did the bridge ever get finished? Hello? I don't think the bridge got finished. Does not look like the bridge got finished. Oh. What is this? The door opened. I forgot. See, there's so much stuff in these games that sometimes you just forget things that happened. Now this is precarious walking. But we've opened the door. Let's just make our way through this little maze. And I don't remember how much stuff there is for us to really find. I'll go this way though. Not so sure. I think the most interesting stuff is later on. Yeah, it's just, this is all just sort of flavor. Neat flavor, though. I do like the, I do like the intense fear that I get walking along some of these ones without, without, ropes to the side of me. Without rope railings. Why can I not go around that way? Yeah, this, absolutely terrifying. What of these are just empty? It does make you wonder what happened to the people who used to live here. Tree dwellers. I wonder where they went. Just come over here. Ow. Almost reminds you of, like, have you seen those pictures of Chernobyl? Where things, like, were abandoned, and so they all kind of... Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes and not look at this. Oh, that's gonna make me really motion sick. Oh no. Tell me when it's done. Okay. Is it okay? Oh, thank God. Ugh. Ugh. Awful. That was so bad. That freaked me out because if you've been fault because of one of those. Yeah, yeah. Thankfully, this is a video game, and nobody dies in video games ever. That's a lie. You can absolutely be killed in some of the Myst games. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll get, like, all the bad ends, all the endings where you just fucking die. Okay, we're going back up. I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh, bad. Very, very bad. Hmm. Hmm. Are we done? Are we good? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So now we can use the elevator. I wonder where this goes. I do like the elevator rides. This isn't on the map. Oh God, the wind is real loud up here. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of wind. It still freaks me out a bit. Why is that open? That should be closed. Pixel Man. The Great Pixel Man. Ooh, spooky. Yowie. I never figured out what these are. I don't like that the door closed behind me. That is ridiculous. Turn on my... Ooh, yes. Turn on the flashlight. Oh, man. And this looks particularly dangerous. I love the teeth. Chomp. Where does that go? Who knows? Who fucking knows? Let me out. See, normally there's like a little metal gate here that you have to open from out there, but I guess they don't bother making you go through the hell room. Do-do-do-do. Oh, cool. Torture implements. Love that. Got a blue page. Is that tree dweller language? I wonder if that's tree dweller language. Buddy, you gotta back up. You gotta back up. Oh, ew. Mouth action. That's disgusting. Back up away from the camera, please. My dude. He's gonna do it again. It's like intense noise making. He is preparing.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
Dude. You both have problems with being way too close to the camera. I like Myst's music. I do too. Like I said, their sound design in this is so good. It is just top tier sound design every time. Now, where is the other one? Because there's two of them. Ah, there it is. You get directed this way first. Unless you're smart. And then you go this way. You. And then you end up in here. Wow, amazing! A normal room. Surely that'll last, right? Buddy, what are you eating? Come on, open the door for me, please. Anything in here? Anything interesting whatsoever? Flashlight? I have to use the flashlight? Anything in there? Fucking nothing. Goodbye. Oh, look, a toothbrush, like a normal human being. No drawer. Got some pen and ink there. Lots of bottles. Are you good? A knife. A knife! Ooh. A torn page. That might be important. Let's take a picture. Phone. There we go. Something vault accessed Island of Myst. Okay. And what's in here? A red page. And some suspicious bottles. Oh no, those are just ink bottles. Haha. Okay. I think that's everything in here. Let's go back. Oh, time has passed. The sun is setting. That's interesting. You turn the flashlight off. Let's just go see the mist quickly. I forgot the door. Oh, I'm gonna have to go down those stairs again. I hate this. Okay, just tell me when it's over. I'm gonna pretend nothing is happening. We're fine. Everything is good. We're all good. I'm perfectly normal. It's fine. Did I do it wrong? So I'm just standing there the entire time. Okay, now we're going down the steps. Just when it's over, just tell me. Just tell me. I'm just gonna. I hear frogs. Oh, okay, cool. I made it down and out. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna turn it back over here. I like that I'm still holding the red page. Like, cool. Neat. Yes, that goes there. Goes there. But over here, we must change. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back, and I think when we get back, I'm going to end stream because I'm a lot more motion sick than I thought I was gonna be. I might. Yeah, let me get back. Let's get back to the island of Myst, and then we'll discuss it because do not feel good. It's actually better if I just look at the preview on my OBS instead of watching the actual game. Okay. Okay. Alright, Real Myst Masterpiece Edition. I gave you a try, but I think, honestly, the 2021 version made me less motion sick. And that... Well done. Oh. Let's go back. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna just sit here for a minute and recover. I think for the next VOD, I'm just going to switch to a different version of Myst. The differences aren't so great that, like, there's no difference on the story or the puzzles or anything like that. I just cannot handle this first-person movement. So maybe I'll switch to Real Myst, just the original Real Myst, and we'll play that version. Oh, something about being in Channelwood, man, it just got to me. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Microphone. I did not mean to bap you. But, it's giving me the hiccups. My motion sickness is giving me the hiccups. That is amazing. Okay. Gonna force me look in here.
You've returned.
Yes, I have.
Thank you for bringing me back.
You're welcome. At least he's polite.
You must continue to help.
I must. Buddy, I don't like being told what to do.
Serious.
What about Cirrus? Oh, your name is Cirrus.
I beg you to find the remaining pages. You must release.
You don't seem like you're begging, my guy.
Release me from this book, which has become.
Release you from this what now? This bulge? I'm not gonna repeat what I thought he was saying. I'm gonna. Did it not bring back the other blue page? Would I have to go back and get the blue page? Okay, I'm switching to a different version. Well, that's a change I don't agree with. That's a dumb change. That's very stupid. Okay. I'm gonna save. I'm going to quit the game. Let's just move over here for now. I got to about an hour and a half of stream. Well, an hour and 20 minutes. You know what? I'll take that. I will take that. But yes, this is Myst. We're gonna start with not Real Myst, Myst Masterpiece Edition next time. Just so that I'm not dealing with the motion sickness. That's really bad this time with this version. If you have motion sickness issues the way I do, either do the original Myst, so just Myst Masterpiece Edition, or do the 2021 release. 2021 release is first person, but it did not aggravate my motion sickness, at least not this much. It did a little bit, but for me, most of the time, if I have fed myself and I'm drinking water, which I am, and I have, I'm good with the first Myst. We will see how I do with Myst 5, because I understand that's a first person. And if I get to it, Uru. I probably will not get to Uru this month. Honestly, if I get to Myst 5 this month, that will be an accomplishment. However, I think I'm gonna end it there, and I'm gonna go lie down and not stare at moving objects for a little while. I am streaming more Myst. I will be doing Myst Masterpiece Edition, just Myst, not Real Myst, on Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST. And what did I put on my schedule? Where did it go? And then, yes, Friday is going to be Raccoon with Marinia. Rubina has changed to Marinia, and I'm very excited to meet Marinia. I may or may not stream on Thursday, just because I am cutting this a little bit short, and I'm definitely going to be streaming Myst on Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. EST. All my times are in EST. All my times are in Eastern. The New York in me, that I don't have any New York in me. I just find accents that I like sometimes, and I speak them. You can follow me on the X at Tabby Wabsy, capital T, capital W. And that is where you can find my schedules. You'll find where I'm going live. You will find me complaining about losing my audio cables and other such fun things. And occasional pictures of chickens. Because chickens are good. And my chickens are the goodest chickens. And with that, my friends, I am going to leave you for the evening. I hope that whatever time it is, wherever it is you are, it's a good one. And I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys. Bye-bye!